What's up, everybody? It's Money Monday. Money Monday. Come on in, everybody. Money right. Gotta get your money right. Come on, y'all. Give me that energy. Come on in. Let me know who you are and where you're tuning in from. Money Mondays. Money Mondays. Money Monday. Money Mondays. Gotta get your money right. Money Mondays. Money Monday. Money Monday. Gotta get your money right. All right. Gotta get your money right. What is up, everybody? Good morning. Thank you for tuning into Money Mondays. I am Michelle Robinson, and I am the CEO and owner of Just Here to helping everyone live prosperously. And this morning, you have tuned into Money Mondays, where I will be on here just for a short few moments to talk to you about whatever is placed on my heart that is relative to Monday. Relative to money. Good morning, sweetheart. How are you doing? Thank you for tuning in. Please make sure that you like and share this broadcast. Yes, we are excited to be here this morning. First of all, I want to give a shout out to all of you who have purchased my new ebook, What Being Broke Taught Me. What Being Broke Taught Me. And I'm actually going to be chatting with you a little bit and talking from the ebook this morning. If you have not grabbed your copy, you can go to my website, www.justheretohelp.com, and you can purchase and download your copy of my latest ebook, What Being Broke Taught Me. 7 lessons that I learned. And by you going through those 7 lessons, it is going to help you avoid the dumb stuff that I did, because I tell you, I did some dumb. And if you notice, I said dumb, stupid, dumb stuff. That's a whole word right there. Sweetie, we might need to do a t-shirt on being dumb. You know, that's stupid and dumb altogether. But as it relates to my finances, there was a time where I was stupid and dumb, but we thank God for deliverance. And so, yes, please go to my website, www.justheretohelp.com. There will be a pop-up that comes up on the screen, and you can just click that, and it will take you to the store to purchase and download the ebook. Listen, this morning, I am going to be sharing with you, as I said, from my ebook, What Being Broke Taught Me. What Being Broke Taught Me. And last week, the last couple of weeks, we have been on a journey of talking about debt. We've been on a journey of talking about debt. Now, I have made it plain, and I don't know if this is lighting or I got something on my face. Y'all gonna have to, yeah, this is the stuff I do in the middle of recording. Okay. Um, I don't know if I shared this already, but I am on a mission to help 5,000 families eliminate debt. And I need to go ahead and put a time frame and make that time bound. But I'm on a journey to help 5,000 families get out of debt. And so I've been talking about debt more specifically for these last couple of weeks. And last week I talked about the increase that happened in the month of June, in the month of June, as it relates to debt, American debt, and how our debt increased. And this is all a part of me helping to educate people, to help people understand that debt is a strategy to bind us. When we are in debt, we are indebted to someone. And I talked about the fact that the government and banks, financial institutions, they want us to be indebted. Why is that? Because they make money off of us being in debt. The more debt that we are in, the more interest we are paying. My goodness, it is a vicious cycle that is very challenging to get out of if you don't have a plan and a strategy. And so I am on a mission because I get it. And that is part of what you'll find out when you purchase the ebook, What Being Broke Taught Me, is some of the challenges that I did have as it relates to debt. But we want to help families get out of debt because, again, debt is bondage. And look, I always talk about the example, and I've heard it even recently, of how you will rack up a whole bunch of debt. You'll rack up your credit card debt. You will get a whole bunch of loans and rack up, your loans. Your loan balance is high, and the banks or the financial institution will continue to send you offers of increasing your credit limit, offers of, oh, you've been a great customer, we want to give you some more money. And what ends up happening, and mark my words, you can write this down, what ends up happening is that at some point they will cut you off. They done got you good and trapped in their system. They will cut you off where you cannot get a credit increase, where you cannot get an additional loan. And what has happened is we've become so dependent on getting those credit card increases. We've become dependent on getting those loans that now that we can't get them, it has impact on us in other ways because now we are drowning in debt and we got to make those payments. Now we're moving from making minimum payments to trying to pay a little bit more because you're trying to get it down just so you can go back and spend more money. So debt is a vicious cycle if you don't get a handle on it, but you don't have to do it by yourself. I'm here to help. And if you want help, you can send me a message and let me know, and I will help you. So listen, what being broke taught me. I opened up my ebook with the statement, being broke was never on my list of things to do or to be as an adult. Being broke was never on my list of things to be or do as an adult. This, I believe, is consistent across the board. I don't believe that too many people as a child have being in poverty, being financially insecure or unsecure. Let me say unsecure. I don't think that that is anybody's vision for their life. In fact, I believe that even those who may be born into poverty, those who may grow up in poverty, because of their situation, they actually have the goal to get out of that lifestyle. Now, that goal to get out of the lifestyle may not include traditional ways to get out of the lifestyle, but nevertheless, I believe that most people have a desire in their heart to have more, to not be struggling financially, to not be tied down in debt. That is nobody's vision for their life. Nobody's vision for their life. And that's key. That is very, very key with our young folks. I think it's very important, parents, that you expose your children to nice things. You expose your children to how to manage finances. You expose your children to working. It's very important that your children have a vision for their future. This is very much relative to finances and financial stability, creating generational wealth. Because I'm telling you, it makes no sense for us to work hard to create wealth only to pass it down to the next generation and they destroy it because they don't have a vision and they don't know how to manage wealth. So it's very important that we teach our children to have vision, to have vision and to have certain character in order to be able to keep the generational wealth moving forward from generation to generation. And so being broke was never on my list of things to do as an adult, even though I grew up in a family that did not have a lot of money. We didn't have a lot of money, but you wouldn't have been able to tell me any different when I was younger. I thought we were doing pretty good. And the truth is, we were probably doing better than most people in our environment, but we didn't have a whole bunch of money. My mother was a cook. My father was a taxi cab driver. But the point is probably that they both were working, two working adults in a household. And so we were, I guess, like working class Americans, my family was. But even though we didn't have a whole lot of money, what was presented to me was, a stable household. We always had our lights on. My mom and dad were going to go get a new car every 3 years. And so that kind of gave me, an appetite to want something more and to want something different. And then you'll read in my book that I used to watch the Cosby Show. And, I used to see Claire Huxtable and I wanted to be like her. We need to be something and be somebody that our young people can look up to and aspire to want to be like. And this is not just running around with gold chains around our neck, running around trying to floss and be something that we're not. I'm talking about truly showing the next generation what it means to have vision, showing the next generation what it is to want more and to aspire to have more, showing the next generation how to write out a vision and what that looks like. And beyond writing out their vision for their life, what are steps that they can take on a daily basis to get to their vision? These are things that are going to help our young people become financially solid, because I start out my book talking about being broke. It wasn't on my list of things to do or to become as an adult. But guess what? I was broke. I was broke as a joke, but it wasn't funny. I was broke as a joke. And that came from, while yes, as a child, I had a vision I had a vision of what I wanted. The issue was I never had a plan. And because I never had a plan of action, what happened is when money got in my hands, I didn't know how to keep it in my hands. And so we got to teach our young people, we may have to learn alongside of them how to manage money, how to be responsible, how to get money. First of all, how do you even get money? I'm trying to deal with my sons now, who are young men, about to become young men, about the importance of working. Like, money really does not grow on trees while it's made of paper, what we think to be money, money itself, because money is a currency. It's really not that piece of paper that we exchange. And most of us are not even exchanging the piece of paper. We're swiping a card or tapping a phone. And see, this is where I start running off. This is where I start running off, because isn't that like so amazing when you start really thinking about what we considered to be money 10 years ago, the piece of paper? We don't even use it anymore like that. It's not even prevalent. Money is beyond what we see. It's a currency. There's a currency of money. There is a system of money. And we need to be able to teach our children that. And I got off into that because some of my smarty pants children may say, well, money does grow on trees because it's made of paper. And my response to that is, but that's not actually money. That's a symbol. That's a symbol. The paper actually is not money. But we need to teach our children. We need to teach our children to have a vision. So many don't have a vision for their life. So many don't have a plan for their life. What I'm talking about may seem so basic and elementary, but a lot of people don't have it. And that was me. When I left home at 18 years old, I knew I didn't want to be broke. I knew I wanted to have a big black SUV, but I didn't know how to go about getting that. And so I did dumb stuff. I went off and joined the army, which was good for me. But I was making decent money. The army does not pay you like you're not balling in the military. And for those of you who think that's what's going on, that's not what's going on. You have stability, but you're not balling. So I was making like decent money and didn't have any expenses. I lived in the barracks, went to the dining hall three times a day. So I ate free meals, like had nothing to do really with my money, but didn't have any. Was bouncing checks, trying to buy outfits and clothes. And then, I had family members that had a debit card to my account. It was a mess. It was a mess. And so I'm going to close with this. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for chatting with me today. I'm going to close with this. We need to have a vision for our financial state, for our financial future. Need to have a vision. That vision needs to be documented and written down. And we need to have a plan on how to accomplish that. What does that look like, J. Michelle? What does having a financial vision look like? It's as simple as saying that in 5 years, I will be debt free. It's as simple as in 5 years, I plan to have $100,000 saved up. It's as simple as in 5 years, I plan on purchasing my home, purchasing my first home, or purchasing an investment property. It's documenting those things. And then once you document that, then you need to document actions that you need to take in order to accomplish that which you have as your vision. And then you need to actually do things that you have documented to ensure that your vision comes to pass. All right. All right. Listen. If you have not purchased my ebook, I need you to go to my website, www. And actually, let me just put it up here on the screen real quickly, because I feel pretty good, because I think I know how to navigate a little bit. Yes, I did a little something. So if you have not already purchased my ebook, you can go to my website, www.justheretohelp.com, and purchase my ebook. I am going to be in the office, office working solely for Just Here to Help this week. I took the week off from my day job. So if you need an appointment, you need to hit me up ASAP, because I only have like 2 appointments left for Wednesday. And so let me know if you would like some support and some help and eliminating debt and getting your finances in order, getting on the path to prosperity. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much for tuning in and joining me this morning as we work towards becoming prosperous. All right, all right. I am out of here. Please like and share and subscribe to my channel if you have not already done so. Have a fabulous day.